morning. Today I want to teach you that writers need to make sure that their writing says exactly what they want it to say. Make sure it is readable before they send it out into the world. So we've talked so many times about writers using tools to help them with their writing. Today I have two tools for you to use for your writing. We have seen both of these tools before. The first tool is our opinion writing checklist. This is our handy dandy super checklist. You have to go over the checklist to make sure your writing is as strong as it can be. If you forgot something, you can just add it. Now remember, this checklist is really important. It tells you what a kindergartner should be doing. But if you want to push yourself, it also shows you what a first grader could be doing. And we are almost in first grade. So most of our writing should be on the first grade side. So for the kindergarten side, we need to make sure that we wrote our opinion. We are going to say why you feel so strongly about this topic you are writing about. You have to use the words because. You have to have a last part, a closing part. Restate your opinion. You need to tell your reader why. Why are you writing about this? Why is it important? You have to make sure that you put everything you know about your topic. You should not be writing just one sentence about your topic. You want to put everything you know. You need to make sure that you can read your own writing. Your mom should not be standing over you, pointing to every word, telling you what word it is. You wrote this, you should be able to read it. You use a letter for every sound you heard. Remember, every word needs a vowel. Every syllable needs a vowel. And you use the word wall to help you spell. Now, we're not in school, so we can't use our word wall, but you should be having those snap words down correctly, okay? On the first grade side, if you want to push your writing a little further, I wrote a beginning where I got readers' attention. So you might want to start with a question. You might want to start with a really cool small story. You use the words as, and because. You wrote an ending. I wrote a part where I got the reader's attention and I said more. I wrote at least one reason. Now, in first grade, they only want you to write one reason. We pushed ourselves. We gave ourselves 3 reasons. You used labels and gave details. You used chunks of words. So you're using our word parts in your writing. And you spelled all our snap words right. So that's our opinion writing checklist. You want to make sure that your writing has everything on this checklist. Then our second tool is our editing checklist. These are all the things you need to look for when your opinion writing is done. Now you need to go back and make sure you have those little things that's going to make it perfect. You need to make sure that you have spaces in between your words. We talk about finger spaces all the time. Make sure your writing has finger spaces. Make sure that you are using lowercase letters in the middle of your sentence, okay? In the middle of a word, there should not be an uppercase letter. Make sure all your letters are lowercase except the beginning of the sentence. I use capital letters to start every sentence. We know that. We start every sentence with an uppercase letter. If you want to push yourself and do a first grade writing, I ended sentences with punctuation, which means you should have a period, a question mark, or an exclamation point at the end of every sentence. I used a capital letter for names. So if you're putting someone's name in your letter or in your writing, make sure it starts with an uppercase letter. I used commas in dates and in lists. Now, once your writing is perfect, you think it is perfect, you're going to want to practice saying it. We are going to be presenting our writing on Monday, and you want your writing to be perfect. You want your speech to be perfect. So you have all weekend to practice this. You can edit it on Friday. You can practice saying it on Saturday and Sunday. Then we're going to present on Monday. When you are presenting, this is how you get people to really listen. You need to talk loud. If I'm standing here reading something to you and I'm talking like this and are you going to listen to me? No. You need to make sure you're talking loud. You need to show big feelings. If you think something is important, you need to get louder. You need to smile. You need to use your hands, okay? Big feelings. When you're talking, you need to sit up tall. We can't stand because we're on the computer, but we need to stand up tall. If I'm talking like this, are you going to listen to me? Probably not. Use body talk. If you want someone to listen, you can use your hands. Tell them it's big, it's really important, okay? So after you use these checklists to make sure your writing is perfect, you then need to practice your speech, and we are going to be presenting them on Monday. When we're presenting them on Monday, I don't want your mom standing right next to you telling you what every word that you wrote says, okay? Practice it over the weekend so that you can present it all by yourself. I cannot wait to read your writings.